Hi folks, it's Max from High on Android.com, where we get high on Android every day. Anyway, I went to get a super burrito, and I still have my jarrito there. That's my favorite. Anyway, I just got my I came back and two boxes were sitting on my door. The first one here is gonna be the Kindle Fire HD 8.9. This is like what I thought it was gonna be, like the best deal of the year if you want to get kind of a larger than 7-inch size tablet. So I got it here. Awesome. Comes with cable. Alright, just a micro USB cable, and it comes with this recyclable box. Amazon has been pretty good about making efficient boxes that don't impact our society here. Anyway, I got it right here. Let me throw the box away. There we go. Kindle Fire HD. This is the Amazon's first ever larger than 7-inch size tablet. Love it. It has dual Wi-Fi bands, and also dual speakers, left and right, Dolby stereo. Speakers are actually, as you can see, it's on the back. Yes, it's on the back, but when you lay it down, it actually still has room for the sound to go out. Anyway, let's skip all this BS and turn it on. I think that's the power button, so I'm gonna push the power button. It's powering up, and I've got too many tablets arriving at the same day. It's driving me crazy. And also it's got a micro USB, micro HDMI. Boom, shakalaka. I like that. And also volume control and power button. There is no micro SD card slots. I forget how many gigabytes this is. I think this is 16 gigabytes. $299. Alright, let's look at it. Zoom in there, and wow, this is a 1080. This is a full 1080p screen. Let me sign in real quick. So I did sign in, and it's actually doing a software update. So while it's going, let's actually go take a closer look at some of the hardware specs here. As you can see, the front-facing camera there, and the back. It actually is really thin, pretty thin, very thin. It feels very good in my hands. Matte finish here, and the speakers there, and pretty good build. I am very surprised. This actually feels really good in my hands. The Kindle Fire 7-inch was a little bit too small for me, or the Nexus 7, but I really like the form factor on this one. I think the 8.9-inch is definitely a sweet spot because you get a much larger screen. Also 1080p full HD screen, and also I like the fact that they didn't include a rear camera because I never use it on all of my tablets. I just whip out my phone, and I think it's a good thing that they took it out and save us a little money. A front-facing camera, definitely recommend it if you want to do some video chatting and stuff. And also I really like the micro HDMI. That's going to be definitely a plus. Since I watch a lot of movies, and I usually plug in my micro HDMI straight to my HD TV. It's much quicker that way than trying to set up wireless and all of that stuff. And plus, that costs a lot more money versus just getting a cable. But I'll be back when this is done. So there we go. Now it's doing the software update. Let me go some of the specs over it. This one actually has a dual core. 1.5 gigahertz. It's called the Texas Instruments OMAP 4470. In comparison, you can kind of compare that to, I think the Droid Razr has a 4460. Is it? Well, I'm not totally sure, but it's ARM Cortex A9, and also graphics processor PowerVR SGX 544 at 384 megahertz, and also 1 gigs of RAM. And also you have a choice of 16 gigabytes or 32 gigabytes internal storage. I got the 16 gigabyte version, which is $299, and the 32 gigabyte is $369. Yeah, and I really like it. I wish actually the speakers were a little bit higher, but I'm not complaining since they actually listened to the customers and actually made it on the left and right. And also I haven't actually tried the Dolby stereo speaker, so it's going to be interesting how loud it is and also how good it is. So now it's doing the software update, I think, and I'll be back when this is done. Hi folks, so I've got it here now. It looks pretty impressive. Let me give you the landscape view here. Some of my books automatically loaded here, and you can see the apps. Very similar to Kindle Fire, the original Kindle Fire that I have. Some of the apps that I have here, and also you can store it to your device, also on cloud. Pretty cool stuff. I actually just ran some songs. Definitely I can tell the difference with the stereo Dolby audio. One thing I have to note is not as loud as I expected. So, but it's definitely going to be loud as any other tablets. But I wish it was even louder. But definitely I can hear the stereo effect. I'm not going to play it due to copyright reasons. But this is actually a pretty good design here, because when I'm holding it, I'm kind of cupping my hand, and it's kind of using my hand as a one of those ports, right? Bass ports. But pretty good sound. I'm definitely impressed. Pretty good screen, very fast. I can see it's very zippy with a lot of things. One thing I have to note is the keyboard does not have vibration, haptic feedback, which means that's one thing about I wish they added even with my original Kindle Fire. I cannot feel my my touches. So that's just one thing that I wish it was there. But then again, it's pretty cheap for $2.99, and also there is a bunch of ads that show up in HD, which isn't too bad. On your lock screen you'll get a bunch of ads, but not a huge problem. What you can do is basically root it, install like a ROM like CM10, and then you'll never have to even use this interface or get ads. So that's actually what I'm gonna use it for. I might watch some Amazon Prime movies maybe, but definitely my goal is to root this and just turn it into a straight Android tablet. But it looks pretty good. I don't want to make this too long, but there you go. Kindle Fire 8.9. I just don't really feel the difference between this one and larger tablets, like 10.1 inch tablets. But definitely great screen, great speakers, stereo speakers, and also pretty good speed on this. I'll have further testing, and also I've got unboxing of the Nexus 10 on my other channel. That one is here also. So go check that out. I'll have links in the description on my other channel. You can go to the links in the description to see the unboxing of the Nexus 10. Anyway, thanks you guys. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button for me here, subscribe button up there, and share this with your friends on Twitter, Facebook, or Google+. That was just a quick unboxing of the Nexus. No, this is the Amazon Kindle HD 8.9. It just came out today, or they just shipped it today. Anyway, see y'all later. Have a great day.